Do the Right Thing is a collaborative effort of several organizations, including the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, the St. Louis County Police Department, the Southern Illinois Police Chiefs Association, Education Plus, St. Louis Community College District, McDonald's Restaurants, Memorial Hospital of Belleville, Commerce Bank, Sigma Aldrich, Wayland Security, the Magic House, we have a lot of supporters, St. Louis Science Center, St. Louis Snow Cone, Lindenwood University in Belleville, McKendree University, and my favorite, KMOV Channel 4. If you don't know me, my name is Courtney Bryant. I obviously work for KMOV Channel 4. I am so happy to be the host of this program monthly and awarding kids for doing great things in the community. I'd like to also introduce some important participants of the program. At the helm of the program are 3 police chiefs. Allow me to introduce, representing Police Chief John Belmer of the St. Louis County Police Department, Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth Gregory.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Great, great. You know, St. Louis County Police has been a part of this program since the start of it many years ago, and it's one of the favorite programs that we love to be a part of. I want to also thank St. Louis City for being a partner, and we don't have anyone from Illinois here, but they've also been a partner in this program for years. It's one of my favorite programs to come to. You know, we don't get to see people doing the right things in our profession a lot. And when we come to these programs, we see all of you young people have made an effort to do the right thing, and that's what we appreciate. So keep up the good work. How many teachers do we have here? One of the things I do miss about this program today, where's Ronald?
He wasn't here today.
We miss Ronald today. You know, Ronald always got a bunch of good tricks and, you know, trying to fool us all, but he wasn't able to make it today, so I miss him today. How many teachers are here today? Great. I was a teacher many moons ago, and we didn't have this program when I was teaching. And I know as teachers, you get to see a lot of the things that these kids do on a regular basis, doing the right things and getting the opportunity to be here. So I want to thank you all for taking the time, taking your effort to recognize what they've done and recognizing them for this event today too. One other young man I want to say a special thanks to is the young man over here in the uniform. Thank you for your early service to the United States of America, okay? Parents, you're on the right track, guiding your children to do the right thing, having them here today. Keep up the good works. And I want to say congratulations to all of you all. Keep up the good work. Keep doing the right things. Thank you.
I would also like to introduce our host this morning, representing Chief Sam Dotson of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, is Colonel Ronnie Robinson.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. On behalf of the Chief Dotson and myself, welcome to headquarters of St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department headquarters. Glad you're here today, and very excited about what we're about to do to honor these young people that have done the right thing and deserve the recognition that they're about to get. Like the Colonel said, it's a lot of times in our career that we don't get to see the positive things that people do on a day-to-day basis, and because we deal with turmoil. But it's refreshing to see kids that are doing the right thing, and I'm so proud of you, and we're proud of you. The community's proud of you, and the parents. We're proud of the parents because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and the teachers for nominating you guys and recognizing the fact that you are good citizens already. So let's get on. Let's go ahead and start the program, and thank you for being here today.
All right, so we also have some members of the board of directors for the Do the Right Thing program. If we have any members in the room, could you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. If you take a look at the back of today's program, it will explain that our little group shot where we all smiled and waved, that's going to air tonight on KMOV at 6 o'clock. If you want to set your DVR to record it, you can do that. You can also check KMOV.com in the near future to hear each child's story. And you can also, I think the information is in here for our Facebook page. If you want to like our Facebook page, we usually have some wonderful photos and videos and great little tidbits posted on there by the end of the day. So let's get started. First up, we have Nadia Campbell and Laney Moreland of Union Elementary School. Come on up. And we can go right this way and
Laney.
receive our awards.
Laney.
Nadia and Laney are great examples of the wonderful students within Union Elementary. They stood out above the rest one day in particular. Katie Wilburn, who nominated the two, said Nadia and Laney took it upon themselves to ask for a trash bag to take out to recess with them. They wanted to clean up any litter on our playground and school campus. They spent their entire recess wearing gloves and cleaning up Union School. They came in with a trash bag full. Way to do the right thing, Nadia and Laney. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks to their citizenship and responsible character, a school has students who take ownership of the cleanliness so everyone can enjoy it. So today we are recognizing Nadia Campbell and Laney Moreland for doing the right thing. Oh, Laney, what would you like to be when you get older?
I really want to be a singer-songwriter.
Oh, who's your favorite singer-songwriter?
Well, I actually don't really. I really pay more attention to the song than the songwriter.
Nice, very nice. Well, best of luck. How about you, Nadia?
I want to be a gymnast once I grow up.
Nice. Another Gabby Douglas, maybe? Or are you more of a Simone Biles fan? Either or. All right, we'll see you at the Olympics, and we'll see you at the Grammys.
Who nominated?
Oh, that's right. We want to thank Miss Katie Wilburn, if she's here. Thank you for nominating the girls. We also want to point out Chief William Clay of the Belleville Police Department and the Southern Illinois Police Chiefs Association, another supporter of our program. Do you want to say anything? You don't have to. You want to say anything? Okay. Next up, we have Camden Cox from Dolores Moy Elementary School. I know a bunch of teachers who would love to have a student like Camden in their class. Ms. Lisa Poigney, who nominated Camden, said Camden is a young man with the maturity of an older student. On the very first day of school, he immediately stepped up to the plate to welcome the 5 new students in our class to Moy Elementary. He did this by volunteering to be their lunch and recess buddy. On the second day of school, when the teacher asked for new volunteers, only a couple of students offered their assistance. So Camden, again, cooperatively offered to help. In a private conversation with the teacher later, Camden said, "I didn't want them to notice no one raised their hand to play with them. That would have hurt their feelings. So that's why I said I would like 2 new friends." Camden continues to display integrity by setting personal goals for himself. Camden is an above-average student, but when he recognized his grades were falling below what he knew he could achieve, he chose to decline an invitation to a family function in order to be at school. Who does that? In closing, Camden is a gentle giant. His humble and quiet ways inspire and motivate his peers who look up to Camden for leadership and direction. Camden's words and actions make him wise beyond his years. Many adults could learn a thing or two about empathy from Camden Cox. Thanks to his kindness, let's clap for Camden. Thanks to his kindness and caring, the new members of the Moy family have a champion of feeling and friendship. So today we're recognizing Camden Cox for doing the right thing. And if Ms. Lisa Poigney is here, we would like to thank her for nominating Camden. She's homesick, but thank you for being here, Camden, and congratulations. We're not done with you yet. What would you like to be when you get older? Soccer player? Very nice. All right, Camden. It's okay. Don't be shy. Your hair looks great. Your outfit looks great. You're ready to be recognized. Next up, we have Sanila Evans and Soraya Evans from Kip Victory Academy. Come on up. A little shy. Oh, you know those people you hear about who handle an emergency great? Well, let me tell you about how awesome these two are. Police dispatcher Sharon Metcalf and dispatch supervisor Maria Menendez let us know what these two did. They said, "We received a 911 call from two sisters that were 7 and 8 years old. Their mother was having a seizure and needed medical attention. They did not know their address. They didn't have any other family in the area. The girls only knew what street they lived on and that it was in St. Louis City. They were able to find a piece of mail with the address on it, and EMS was able to respond to the house to help their mother. We would like to recognize the girls for what they did to make sure their mother received help. Thanks to their perseverance and bravery, their mother received the medical attention she needed and is doing wonderfully." So today we are recognizing Sanila Evans and Soraya Evans for doing the right thing. Do we have Ms. Metcalf and Ms. Menendez here? They must be hard at work. All right, girls, that's amazing what you girls did. That's really cool. Let's start with you, Sanila. What do you want to be when you get older? Cool. Then you won't have to call 911. You can just go right into action. I like that. How about you, Soraya? You too. Well, you two have some bright futures. Congratulations. It's over now. You can sit back down.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Parker Koenig from Sparing Middle School. There is always a student in a class who stands out as being a leader, being willing to step outside the lines and make a difference. Let me tell you how Parker did that. Miss Tina Christinell, who nominated him, said the other day Parker was heading outside with a group of friends after he finished eating his lunch. On his way out, he noticed another boy sitting at a lunch table by himself. His group went on, and Parker sat down next to the boy. Overhearing the conversation, he apologized to the boy, saying, "I wish I would have noticed earlier that you were sitting by yourself. You could have sat with us." Another day, Miss Christinell and the principal were discussing the same boy sitting by himself and brainstorming on friends for him to hook up with. This is a new class to the building, and they are still figuring out all the students' names. When explaining to the principal the interaction overheard the week before, Parker's name wasn't known, but he would be recognized in the cafeteria if Miss Christinell walked around. She no longer finished her sentence when Parker headed over to the other student's table and invited him to sit with his table full of friends. Both of these incidents happened without Parker being asked or even realizing he was being observed by faculty members. Middle school students often get classified as only worrying about themselves, but this does not seem to be the case with Parker. Thanks to his compassion and kindness, another student has a valuable friendship. So today we are recognizing Parker Koenig for doing the right thing. Is Ms. Christinell here? Thanks for nominating Parker. So you want to be a professional friend when you get older? No, you can't leave. We have to know.
A basketball player.
All right. Congratulations, Parker. Next up, we have Joseph Lennox from Wedgwood Elementary School. Joseph is a hero and a big brother all rolled into one. It's okay, look at those shoulders. Joseph has this rolled down. Tracy Shorley, who nominated Joseph for his heroics, said Joseph was playing with his 4-year-old brother at a neighbor's house. While they were playing, the neighbor's dog started to attack his 4-year-old brother. Joseph pushed his brother away and put himself between the dog and his brother. Joseph got bit several times and hit his head as he was trying to get loose from the dog. While Joseph had to go to the hospital to get treatment and stitches for his injuries, his brother was safe, all because of Joseph. Thanks to his courage and being a quick, responsible big brother, his little brother was saved from a dog attack. So today we are recognizing Joseph Lennox for doing the right thing. Tracy Shorley here? Thanks for nominating him.
Good job.
Joseph, are you feeling better? That's good. You look like you're all put back together. Have you thought about what you want to be when you get older? A pro bowler. Like you want to get a perfect 300 and you want to be on TV bowling. That is awesome. I don't know if we've had a pro bowler. Yeah. Congrats. He could beat me right now. I'm terrible. Next up, we have Adrian Paredes from West Haven Elementary. Adrian has shown others that you never know what someone is capable of until you encourage them. Miss Linda Sourwin, who nominated Adrian, said Adrian is in 2nd grade, and Miss Sourwin mentors him because he can struggle with his behavior sometimes. When Adrian was in Miss Sourwin's classroom, a kindergarten group came in for their reading intervention. Adrian stopped what he was doing and went over to a kindergarten student and began helping him read a book. He was carefully running his finger under a word and showing the student how to sound it out. He also told him how to check his picture for understanding. Adrian instantly showed how he can be a kind, patient, loving teacher to a younger student. He then asked if he could come back and help another time. Adrian has been invited back and has spent his lunch hour helping the kindergarten group with reading and writing. Adrian has showed his teacher that he truly knows how to be a leader. Adrian has also shown that all that has to be done is to encourage and nurture his little heart. Miss Sourwin just loves Adrian. Oh. Is your teacher here? No, you're not. No, we're not. Come back. Is Miss Sourwin here, your teacher? Mm-hmm. Thank you for nominating Adrian. Your other teacher?
My swan book.
Well, thank you too for being here. Adrian, what do you want to be when you get older?
A secret spy.
A secret spy? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, congratulations. Wow. This is like the most incredible day.
Yeah.
A secret, well, you can't tell anybody, or it's not going to be secret. All right, we won't tell. Next up, we have Carlos Rayford from West Haven Elementary. When we get nominations, normally it's from an administrator or one of the students' teachers. Carlos was nominated by his brother's teacher, which shows how awesome he is. Ms. Deanna Dessard, who nominated Carlos, said Carlos is a 5th grader. He did not look like a 5th grader. He's a 5th grader at West Haven, and he has shown responsibility by helping his siblings on a daily basis. Ms. Dessard has his brother in her class, and Carlos not only helps him with his homework, but also signs off on how hard his brother worked. Carlos is a kid who does a great job of taking care of not only himself, but has also shown that he puts others before himself. If he receives a treat, you can see him divide it in 3 most days. He takes 1/3 and saves the other 2/3 to share with his brother and sister. We are so proud of how wonderfully he chooses to take care of the ones he loves. Carlos continues to make West Haven so proud of him. Thanks to his compassion and his kindness, Carlos' siblings have a great example of someone to look up to who really exemplifies caring for those we love. So today we're recognizing Carlos Rayford for doing the right thing. And is Miss Deanna Dessard here? Thank you for nominating Carlos. Oh my gosh, I totally thought you were an 8th grader, or like maybe even in high school. You're so tall, Carlos. Okay, what do you want to be when you get older? All right. I would say you got the height, an NBA basketball player. I would say you picked the right path because you're very tall. All right, next up, Cortez Rupert from Mary Schaefer Elementary. We all know peer pressure at any age can be difficult. We also know it can be difficult to tell on a friend, even when we know it's the right thing to do. When we do, we sometimes worry that someone won't like us anymore or that they'll get upset with us. But that's why Cortez was nominated. Tracy Duggins, who nominated him, said Cortez discovered his friend had brought a small pocket knife to school and was showing it to 3 friends. Cortez reported the incident to the noon hour supervisor. Cortez made a very good choice to help his friend. He is a great student at Mary Schaefer School. Thanks to his citizenship and trustworthiness, his friends had a great example of someone making a good choice even when it was difficult. So today we are recognizing Cortez Rupert for doing the right thing. Do we know? Oh, Tracy Duggins. Is she here? Thanks for nominating Cortez. What would you like to be when you get older? I knew it. I didn't want to jinx it for you guys. Congratulations.
We get one.
Got one.
We can exhale now.
All right. Next up, we have Theontez Sanders from Cleveland. How do you say that? NJROTC. All right. Theontez Sanders. Theontez is being recognized not for what he has done in the classroom, but for what he did outside of school and was caught doing. Victoria Shearing, who nominated Theontez, said on October 29th, a Saturday, while driving home from school or from work, she witnessed a pedestrian on the sidewalk having a seizure. There was a child with him helping him. Dr. Shearing stopped and asked the people around to call the ambulance. Then the kid turned around and she was amazed to see that it was one of her students. Theontez was not related to the man in distress. He was just going to the store to get some snacks, saw him, and offered assistance. Theontez even stayed with the man until the ambulance arrived to offer medical attention. Thanks to his kindness and compassion, a stranger had someone there in their time of need. So today we recognize Theontez Sanders for doing the right thing. Is Dr. Shearing here today? Thank you for nominating Theontez. What would you like to be when you get older?
I would like to be an entrepreneur who own businesses around the St. Louis region.
Very cool. I like that. You want to give back to St. Louis. That's cool. All right. Last but not least, Kale Spikinger, thank you, from Eagle View Elementary School. It's nice when you are proud of your school, and it's great when you want to make your school even better. Most times when there's a fundraiser at school, we think of parents doing a lot of the work. Well, Miss Denise Kogo, who nominated Kale, said Kale brought in a Ziploc bag of money to school. When asked what the money was for, he said he brought money in for our school. We are raising money for our school. We have a fundraiser gig on selling magazine items, and we also had a McTeachers Night. Kale was asked where he got the money, and he responded with, "I earned it doing chores." Kale wanted to contribute in his own way. Ms. Kogo is super proud of Kale for wanting to support our school and using his own money that he worked hard to earn. Way to go. Thanks to his kindness and giving spirit, his school has a pint-sized champion. So today we recognize Kale Spikinger for doing the right thing. And is Ms. Denise Kogo here? Thank you for nominating Kale. Kale, you're just so cute. What would you like to do when you get older? Oh my gosh, you got 2. He wants to be a police officer. Well, that does it for all our winners. We are so proud of all of you guys for doing the right thing. And remember that, well, I guess not remember, but I haven't mentioned that all of these kids you see here were chosen out of over 100 nominations, so it's really special. Each and every month, hundreds of children receive certificates of recognition from Chief Belmer, Chief Dotson, and Chief Clay, along with McDonald's Meals and Do the Right Thing t-shirts. Every child is a winner, and every child is recognized. Please help us promote Do the Right Thing by advocating more nominations. By promoting good character traits, we help children build their self-esteem. We all have a chance to make a difference. I would like to also take a moment to acknowledge other people in the room who deserve a really big round of applause. Would all the parents, guardians, and family members of our Do the Right Thing winners please stand? We could have all of our teachers and school administrators please stand. I know we got some police officers and emergency personnel who aren't already standing. If you guys could please stand. We are sincerely grateful to all of you for being part of this program. Your support is what keeps Do the Right Thing going. Again, remember to watch KMOV tonight at 6 to see all these wonderful faces, look at our website to hear all their stories over again. Thank you to all of you for coming, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Good job.
Make sure you can see him. He's over here. This guy. Him. We're looking at him. I can't see you over there. Oh, there you are. Scooch back up so you're not hiding behind her. You gotta make it so he can see you too. Oh, how nice. How nice. Oh, we are almost ready. We're gonna end up switching to that other hand. It's gonna be so exciting. All right, are we ready? Okay, we're gonna switch to the other hand. You are so cute. Look over here. Look up here. Smile at him. Wave. We're happy. We're still out of school. You don't smile, I'm gonna make you go back to school right now. All right. Because this is what's gonna be on TV. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, so we're 5. We got 4. We got 3. Keep waving. 2, 1. You guys are awesome. Stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Okay. Relax your jaws. All right. Now, you're gonna